Hello, Gemini, and Happy New Year to all of you. This is Barb with Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your monthly tarot reading for January 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's take a look at your cards for this month. First week in January. Major Arcana card, the Lovers. Second week, Major Arcana card, the Hierophant. Third week, the Nine of Pentacles. And the last week, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini, so your first week in January, you've got the Major Arcana card, the Lovers. And with this being a Major Arcana card, Gemini, this could mean possibly there's some changes taking place in regards to choices or decisions with relationships, people you're connected to, family, friends, coworkers, clients. Strong indication of be careful in making choices. Lover's card is always about having to take ownership of past choices or decisions that you've made. Certainly can be in regards to possibly making some sacrifices in regards to what you're deciding upon. So certainly let's take a look at your clarifying card here. Okay, the Seven of Swords. There's something brewing around you, Gemini. There could be something that is truly not on what I'm going to call the up and up. So if you get any kind of feeling that something's not quite right, maybe someone is not telling you the truth or all of the truth, leaving something out, your instincts, your intuition is going to be correct. So this week here, Gemini, be on guard in regards to the people around you. There is an energy here of something being hidden is what I'm picking up. So let's take a look at your tea leaf card message. You have Grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. So yeah, something that maybe you're dealing with or involved with really is not all that it seems, is the best way I can describe it. And the Grasshopper card is almost kind of like walking on eggshells. And this could be a very complicated situation that you might be involved with, or something where you could offend someone quite easily. So be careful of the decisions, the choices, what you're choosing to say, what you're choosing to do in regards to relationships around you. And certainly this can be your partner, your family members, your friends, coworkers, clients. Something might be taken in the wrong context. Second week in January, you have the Major Arcana card, the Hierophant. So more change that could be taking place or needs to take place. And what I'm really taking note of are the keys here, which are always present on the Hierophant card, but these are really extra large. This does represent answers, knowledge, but the cross keys are secret knowledge. So I do feel that someone around you is keeping some secrets. They're not telling you the whole story. And you are picking up on this, Gemini, and looking at the scepter here, the wand of the Hierophant, showing 3 different levels, and then also his crown here, 3 different levels. So what my guides are showing me is there are different levels of maybe knowledge or information that you have the ability to tap into, Gemini. It's just you have to strengthen your connection with spirit, really trust in your intuition, The Hierophant's numerology here is number 5. So there is something that could possibly shake things up that you're unaware of. And you really need to tap into your intuition to kind of head it off at the pass is what I'm picking up. Now, taking a look at your clarifying card, you have the 4 of Swords, which is definitely an indication to be really connected with your higher self. Don't overlook things. Be aware of your surroundings. It's also an indication to kind of step back, kind of rest, relax, recharge your batteries, as you might really need to exert yourself going into the second half of January. Now, what's interesting is there's 2 cards that flew out in a very weird way together. So I kept both of them for your tea leaf card message. And you have Kangaroo, Unsettled Times, Need to Plan Ahead, and you have Lightning, Control Your Anger or You Will Be Sorry. So I'm still getting an energy of there's something that you're not aware of, but your tea leaf cards here are kind of an indication that whatever that is that's going to come forward, it's going to come out. So in the second week here, things might be taking on a whole new look in regards to a particular situation. And my guess is it would have a lot to do with your first week here, choices, decisions that you might be making. Something is being kept hidden, and I don't feel it's you hiding things, Gemini. There's someone around you, someone you're connected with that isn't being upfront, honest. It's gonna come out. And that's why you've got the Lightning card. Control your anger or you will be sorry. So that is indeed a choice, a decision that you can make. And it's in regards to someone around you. And the Kangaroo card, kind of telling you unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So it could be something that comes out, but I don't feel you're going to be able to plan ahead. This is something that's going to hit you head on, Gemini. But how you respond to it is really what your cards are indicating here. Week 3, you have the 9 of Pentacles. So 9 of Pentacles is kind of like the reward that you get for your efforts. So certainly can be tied into this first half here of January, how you handled yourself. Careful of your communication this month, kind of being aware that you might not have all the information in regards to people around you. There could be something that is kept from you that intuitively, Gemini, you feel it. You're right on the mark. But this 9 of Pentacles is kind of your reward possibly for handling, what the Lightning message here, control your anger or you're going to be sorry. So I do feel something here in the material world you might be dealing with, or someone else might be dealing with it and you're finding out about it. It's making you extremely upset and angry, but you need to control that anger. This 9 numerology to this is one of review, pulling upon your past experience, and your reaction is going to be key. Now your clarifying card, the 5 of Wands. This tells me there's more people involved than it appears. That could be the hidden element here where someone else is behind someone's behavior. But it's not known to you, but it's coming out. It's going to be getting you upset. So being very disciplined and knowing that there's more information that you don't have, this 9 of Pentacles is indicating that's the best way to handle it. Again, we do have this 5 energy where someone or something is shaking things up. Now your tea leaf card message, you have shark, take care or there will be loss of material wealth. Wow. You're really going to have to protect your 9 of Pentacles here. Possibly there could be, what I'm picking up is some kind of investment. Someone might be wanting you to invest in something or possibly lend them some money for an investment, and it's going to go south. So be very careful in this 3rd week of January. And by this time, everything should be pretty much out of retrograde. Mars would be out of retrograde. I believe Mercury will be coming out of retrograde. So there's not going to be anything stopping from something to move forward very quickly. And the shark message here, it's going to affect your material wealth. And this is in regards to your 9 of Pentacles card in energy. So just kind of be cautious in the 3rd week here, Gemini, especially if someone is bringing up money. Now, 4th week, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Well, this is always the ultimate goal, the financial security, physical security, being with someone that you love. So this is always the ultimate goal. And obviously, you know, at the start of the month, you might have been making some choices or decisions that would affect people around you. Always hoping for what this 10 of Pentacles represents. So this is always an ongoing project. It's got to do with when you retire, your legacy, the traditions, things you have put into place. So let's check out your clarifying card. Wow, the 9 of Swords. There is something you're extremely worried about. You're losing sleep over it. And this is in regards to financial security. This is the Pentacles. Here is your future, your retirement money that's put aside for later on. This could have a lot to do with what you do here in the 3rd week. Yeah, and the shark card, to be careful, or there's going to be a loss of material wealth. So it's a general reading, different for every Gemini, but if there is some kind of investment or something that pops up this month that looks really good, I would think twice about either lending money or putting your money in something specific. Because your next card in the last week here, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. This is referencing what you're saving towards, your security, your retirement, your legacy. And you've got the 9 of Swords where now a decision might have been made and you are just tremendously worried. Let's take a look at your tea leaf card message. Axe. Wow, forces working against you. Well, I do feel that your last week in January is pretty much like an outcome week as to what you choose to do. It seems there is someone around you, possibly with some information that you're unaware of, that might come out during this month. Definitely a loss of money can be taking place. And this is in regards to the choices, the decisions that you're making this month. So be very, very careful. If you're lending money, don't expect it to come back to you. This Axe card, this is primarily a card that is warning to be careful. There's some danger around you, but you can't tell exactly from which direction it will come. It is directly next to the shark card. The loss of material wealth certainly could have something to do with what's happening here in the 2nd week, where you're going to be very upset about something. And I'm really honing in here on the kangaroo card. You know, need to plan ahead. And then looking at your 4th week, there's something that could possibly upset your nest egg, your investment, possibly 401k, something of that nature. And for some people, if you're thinking about borrowing from that, your cards are indicating don't do it. So very interesting reading, Gemini. Be careful of your decisions and choices. There might be some news or something that you find out about someone you're connected with that's going to be very unsettling, possibly somebody you trusted with your money. So a big heads up for this month of January, something might affect the money you put aside. Your nest egg is what I'm picking up the most. So Gemini, that was your tarot card reading for the month of January. I will be continuing with the weekly reading starting the next upcoming week. So thank you so much for joining me today. Please remember to subscribe, help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Gemini family.